Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're regular here, you know by now I review many photographic, audio and video related products, including my cat Molly, or one of our cats. Today we're taking a look at an adapter. Now I can't physically show it to you because I've actually got it fitted to my Panasonic S5 L mount camera. Now the reason why I purchased this adapter is I was getting quite frustrated that there isn't a lot of L mount lenses available for the L mount system. I actually did know that going into buying into the system, that I was aware of that. But it is a little bit annoying, a bit frustrating. So, and also they're really expensive. They're really heavy lenses. The majority of them. And if you buy Leica lenses, well, you're looking at thousands of pounds for one lens, and that ain't my cup of tea. So I thought, what can I do? Well, Sigma make an adapter called the MC-21, and that adapts Canon EF lenses. Actually, they also make one, the MC-21, for the Sigma mount lenses, but I don't think anybody's buying that. But I bought the MC-21 that adapts Canon EF lenses to the Panasonic or the Sigma FP or the Leica bodies, basically L mount bodies. So you can use Canon EF lenses on your L mount body. I've actually got it fitted to my Leica, to my Panasonic S5, Lumix S5 now. It's actually fitted to it, and we're filming the close-up shot using the Canon 85mm f1.8 lens. So that's awesome, isn't it? I'm actually filming with the MC-21 adapter, living proof that this adapter actually does work. There are caveats to how it works, mind you. And I should go into that in this video. Now, I've not even seen the results from this recording. So obviously I haven't seen them because I'm still recording it. I done a quick test recording and it seemed lovely. So I'm hoping that it's still working fine. But it doesn't work with continuous autofocus. If you're thinking of buying this adapter for video use, you really have to think long and hard. How are you going to use it and how are you going to implement it? Because it works with single point AF, but not continuous AF. It renders it pretty much useless for video, for autofocus anyway. If you're behind the camera and you're using manual focus, completely fine. It's no different to using any adapter on any of the other cameras, whether it be Micro Four Thirds with the Metabones adapters or the Sony's with the what's the other Sigma adapter? MC-11 adapter, which I have for my Sony's. So using it with manual focus, perfect, beautiful adapter. But autofocus in video, continuous autofocus does not work. That's regardless of whether you're using Sigma lenses or Canon lenses. It will not work. What I've done today, and I'm hoping it's working fine, I'm using the app that I've got here, and I'm using the app and running it on manual focus. So I'm hoping, and I've got the red peaking. It's peaking on my specs. So whether my eyes are going to be in focus, I don't know yet. But so I'm using this Panasonic app here. That was annoying because with me other Panasonic cameras, I have to use the Panasonic Image Edge app, I think it's called. And I couldn't get the flipping thing to work at all. And then I had to download and use a Panasonic Lumix Sync app. And it was actually fairly easy to set up once I downloaded the correct app. So I find that a bit annoying. Panasonic has got two apps that do the same thing. And you can adjust all the different parameters on here, shutter speeds, etc, etc. But I'm using it purely to start it recording, stop it recording, and using manual focus. Because what you can do, if you're set to manual focus, you can just tap the screen to tell it where you want it to focus, and it'll stay on that point. So that's fine by me because I'm not moving around. If I was doing action stuff, this adapter would be useless because the video would not focus. Basically, it wouldn't do it because, as I say, continuous autofocus doesn't work. So there we go. I've harped on about that part of it. Now, use it for stills. I switched it to single AF and used my Canon 17-40 wide angle 17-40 lens, L mount lens. This is a gorgeous lens. I love this lens actually, and I've had no issues with the autofocus on this lens. It's a bit hunts a wee bit. it isn't a native lens, so it isn't going to be as snappy and as sharp if you was using a native lens. But if you're not doing sports or action or fast moving stuff, does it really matter if it takes a split second longer to find the focus point? Once it finds it, it's very accurate and it gets it nice and sharp. So as I've used it with the Canon 17-40, great lens, and I will be using it, and I haven't done as yet, but I will be using it with the Canon 24-105, their kit 24-105, EF 24-105. You know, I will be using it with that, and I will put some sample images up. That's Molly getting out the door. I will put some sample images up on my Flickr page, so you can actually see what the images do come out like using these lenses, these two lenses, with the MC-21 adapter, and I think they're going to be fine. I haven't looked at them yet either, so all of this is very much experimental for me, as well as you guys and girls actually watching this video. But I am going to put these up on my Flickr page. I'm not putting them up here on my computer for you to see on YouTube, because the YouTube compression is so high that you're not going to see the quality of what those images really look like anyway. So it's much better I put a link in the description, you follow that link, and then you can actually view them, you know, correctly on Flickr. So that's what I prefer to do. The 24-105 is a nice CF lens. It's a full frame lens. I haven't tried any EFS lenses on this adapter. Kind of pointless for me because it's a full frame body, so I wouldn't want to put you know, APS-C lenses on it anyway. But I will put a note in the description once I've tried it to see if EF lenses do work with this adapter. I suspect they won't, but I will let you know either in the video when I edit this or in the description, one way or the other. You'll know whether this does work. The adapter does come with a tripod mount, and they supply an Allen key to take the mount off if you don't want to use it. I'm actually using the tripod mount, so I've mounted it, as I say, with my S5 on a tripod and filming all of this. And you know what, that adapter cost me, I got it from Wex Photographic, because most of my stuff I buy from Wex, and I paid 250 quid for the adapter. Now that sounds a lot for an adapter, but it is transmitting autofocus information, EXIF information, etc, to the camera body. But 85mm lens, Panasonic lens, is 600 quid. So because I can use my older EF lenses, and I haven't found a good quality wide angle lens for the L mount at a really good price. So you can buy these second hand, these used 17-40s L mount lenses for 400 quid, 350, 400 quid. And they're great lenses. So if you can use that with, you know, the MC-21 adapter for stills anyway, you know, why not? As I say, you wouldn't want to use this adapter for sports and action shots. It would be hopeless. You would have to go native lenses for that kind of work. But if you're doing landscapes, portraits, and that kind of work, I think it would work fine. And also, as I said earlier for video, this is being shot, as I keep repeating myself, this is being shot on the Canon 85mm lens. But for video work, you're probably best off using manual focus. In fact, you almost certainly will be better off using manual focus. Either if you're behind the camera, that's great because you can actually physically monitor what it's doing. Or if you're in front of a camera, which I am because I work by myself and I'm running all these cameras and lights and everything all by myself, I am using the Panasonic app to, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, but it's come out fine. So there we go. I hope you found that useful. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and hit the like button if you found this video useful. The subscribers are really helping me grow the channel, and it's really great, and I love all the comments that I'm getting. I'm not the fastest at replying to all of them, but I do read all of them, and I really appreciate everyone who does make comments. I'm getting some really good positive feedback, and that's most appreciated. So thanks very much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos relating to video and photography. Cheers for now. Bye.